Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. And thank you so much if you joined us yesterday for our live stream where we went back to the Blueprints house and we reached a certain type of culmination. And it was an absolute pleasure to have so many of you who have followed along the journey there with us. Obviously, some people have dipped in and out. I do urge you, go check the VOD, which is the kind of recorded version of that episode if you want to see what happened. It was very interesting, and we've really enjoyed ourselves with the game and with your company. And thank you to everybody who's been on that journey. But thank you also to the people who've been on the other journey that has reached a culmination in the last day or two, which is our subscriber numbers, which have now topped 700,000, a number that blows my mind. That I can barely imagine that there are 700,000 people in this world or universe who have heard of Variant Sudoku, let alone that number have subscribed to our YouTube channel. It's incredible to me. It's absolutely incredible. It's quite humbling, but it's a real privilege, and we are very proud both of that number and the community in general. And I mean, today is another instance of that community. Some really quite extraordinary people exist in the world. This puzzle is from Ben Gaunt, who goes, "Silly thing first, I'm a professor of music and decided to do a Sudoku version of the sonata used in your videos. It's in 9/8 rather than 4/4 time, 9 bars long, 9 notes scales, and most importantly, 45 note stroke chords in the left hand." I don't understand any of that, Ben, because my music ability is literally under the floor. It's useless. I could record for you if you like, says, though I didn't want to spam you with music files and other things. I mean, we would love to hear it, but we don't want to put you to the trouble. But I mean, goodness, I'd say we're not the only people who'd like to hear what you've done. Anyway, Ben then goes on, "Secondly, I love Sudoku and decided to have a bash at making my own. I found the experience similar in some respects to composing music, which is my job, insofar as you're trying to solve multiple issues and deal with multiple concerns simultaneously." I think that is very true. The best kind of Sudoku construction is very multitasking. It's a good point. It's a very good point. And we will see how it has worked when we tackle this puzzle called Wobbly Whispers. And I'm looking forward to it. The only side note I'm going to offer is I wonder, as a professional composer of music, Ben, if you ever use Sibelius software, which it turns out was developed by my neighbour in London. Didn't know that, but there we go. I didn't know it once. I've known it for a while. Anyway, let's talk about other things apart from the incredible 700,000 subscriber number, the incredible live stream culmination last night, the 13th of July. Let's talk about today being Bastille Day in France, 14th of July, 14 juillet. Happy National Day to any French people watching. And then let's go on to tell you about Patreon, where there's still 6 days left to have a go at the Detective Pet Sudoku Hunt by Sandra Nala and Panthera. Great fun to be had there. Lots of Fog of War Sudoku if you like that sort of thing, and who doesn't. Also on Patreon, we've got crossword videos, gridogram video, new one tomorrow, connections, Saber's Listener, other listeners in the past, difficult crosswords. There'll be another one this week. I mean, loads going on there. The GCHQ puzzle went to the main channel, of course. Simon solving that incredible puzzle. What else is on the main channel? Minute Cryptic, Wordle in a Minute every day, 2 Sudoku videos, Friday crossword masterclasses, and then we've got apps, and they feature Line Sudoku, Classic Sudoku 2, the Worms, and we've got a bit of merch as well. If you really want to get involved with the channel, be one of the 700,000. We haven't had 700,000 merch orders yet, and I would never expect it, but quite a few people are to be seen bedecked in cracking the cryptic gear. Now, let's have a look at the rules of Wobbly Whispers by Ben and see what we're dealing with today. Some interesting yellow lines. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So 1 to 9 will go in every, that's not a row, that's a row. In every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. Oh, I'm on trackpad today. That's a bit of an error, isn't it? Oh, well. On a black dot, one digit is double the other. On a white dot, digits are consecutive. Along the green line, adjacent digits must have a difference of at least 5. And along a yellow line, adjacent digits must differ by exactly 3 or 4. Has to be one of those differences. Digits may not repeat on a line. Well, each of these lines is confined within a box, so I think we'd have known that. But there we go. Those are the rules of Wobbly Whispers. No idea how difficult it's going to play. You can look at the video length, which I can't. I am going to restart the puzzle and try the immortal words. Let's get cracking. I've only just realised how close crack is to clack, which was a very difficult word in Wordle this week. Anyway, where do we start? Maybe with the dots. Or maybe not. Do I tell you what I know about green lines? That would be mad, wouldn't it? You can't put a 5 on a green line. You must alternate between higher than 5 and lower than 5, and this digit can't be 4 or 6 because its neighbours wouldn't allow it. There. I did something. Okay, what is going on with the yellow line? This is an interesting one, a square yellow. No, this is, I was going to say this is utterly impossible. It's obviously not. When I was looking at the square, I was imagining that each cell on the square had 2 possible neighbours. And that wasn't quite right. And it's proved not right by the central cell in the puzzle, which certainly doesn't have 2 possible neighbours. It has 4 neighbours. But that is possible. Now, the reason I think I was looking at the square and thinking it has 2 possible neighbours. Now, that wasn't right either. Oh, no, it is. There is something very odd about the square. With a German whisper square, a green one, you'd be looking at high, low, high, low. But this is not like that at all. This is saying difference of 3 or 4 to there, difference of 3 or 4 to there. Now, are you 1 away at this stage? Or are you 7 or 8 or 6 away? Gosh, I don't know. I thought these lines would be quite tractable, and it may be the opposite. I just don't know what to do with that square. Right. This digit has to be able to have... this is a 5, actually. I was going to say it has to be able to have digits both 3 and 4 away higher than it, and digits both 3 and 4 away lower than it. And my mind was inclined, I mean, my mind is not cottoning on to this rule set at all. My mind was inclined to say it's 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. I've just worked out that for a number in the 1 to 9 sequence, to have a possibility 4 higher and 4 lower, that number is 5. And then the numbers that it's touching are 3 or 4 away, and they are 1, 2, which are 3 or 4 away lower, and 8, 9, which are 3 or 4 away higher. So the other digits in this box, in the non-quincunx cells, are 3, 4, 6, and 7. Now, what does that do here? I'll tell you what, this digit is not a 6, because on the white dot, this would be 5 or 7, and that can't go on a black dot, because it doesn't have a possible neighbour. If this was a 4, because we've had 5 in this column, this would be a 6. If it was a 7, it would be 6 or 8. But if it's a 3... No, I must be getting something wrong. 4 would not have 6 as a neighbour. It would have 3 as a neighbour. Sorry. So, I mean, it's useless. This cell is either 3 or an even digit, and that's not really getting us a handle on this. However, this one is interesting because it's not 5, and it has 3 neighbours, and therefore it has got to have both high and low neighbours. Because if you only have high neighbours, you can't have more than 2 with these differences of 3 and 4. So, this digit has both high and low neighbours. And therefore it's 4 or 6. And the same must be true of this digit down here in the same column with the same t-square doing the same job. And now 4 and 6 are eliminated from every other cell in the column. And there we go. We've got a 3-7 pair in the central box, which means we've also got a horizontal 4-6 pair. Now, a 3-7 pair is eliminating 3 from this cell. And now this digit somehow is 2 or 8. Why can't it be 6? Because of the 4-6 pair. Yeah, okay. So this is 2 or 8, and this can't be 6 because of the black dot. This is now a 4, and that gives us a 6 down here. Now, on the yellow line from the 6, we have one higher possibility, which is 9, and we have 2 lower possibilities, which are 2 and 3. So this is a 2-3-9 triple. Remember, we've got the 3-7 pair looking at the bottom. At the top, 4 can see 1 or higher numbers, which are 7 and 8. So that's the 1-7-8 triple. This digit in the same box becomes 2. I love the way this puzzle is working. It took me a while to see into it, but I've nearly finished this middle column now. I've got 1 and 8 left to go. I don't think I can put 1 in this cell. I learned long ago the hard way that you can't put 1 between 2 dots of any color that can see each other, because they both have to have 2 in. So that must be an 8. This is 1 at the top. Let's tidy up the pencil marks considerably, actually, now. Those can't be 9s. Oh, not as considerably as I thought. That 8, though, has to have 7 on the white dot, because 9's gone. 4 on the black dot, because that's the only digit that can be there. That 7 is going to sort out 7 and 8, and we're doing really well in the middle 3 columns. These digits can't have an 8. I might have run out of stuff, but I do know that with this 1-5 pair needed in box 8, which digit can I not put on the black dot? 5. So I'm going to put 1 there. Now, I am allowed 1 on a black dot sequence where it begins the sequence, so don't worry about that. Just tidying up the numbers. That's given me a 2-9 pair here, which resolves 3 and 2. And the whole of box 8 is finished. I'm going to put the last couple of pairs into box 2. If I've got them right, it's a 5-6 pair and a 3-9 pair. Now I'm going to deal with these dots. 1 must attach to 2. 2 now can't attach to 1 on the other side, and it must be 3. This 5, though, is going to touch 4 or 6 here. But it can't be 6, because that would need 3 on the black dot, and we've just placed it in the row. So that's a 4. Its neighbour can't be 8, so it's 2. Remaining digits in the row are 7 and 6. 7 and 6, 7 or 6 here, must be touching a low digit at least 5 away that can't be 2. So that's got to be a 1. Then this is a high digit that isn't 8 or 7. I'm going to say 6 or 9 there. Now, I've also hit a new yellow line. 4 is either 4 away or 3 away, but 1 is gone as a possibility. 8 is gone. This digit must be 7. And then that's 3 or 4 away from a digit here. I'm going to instantly rule out 10 and 11. 4 is gone, so this must be a 3. Remaining digits in the box are 2 and 5, and we can resolve them. And this is going beautifully. I mean, I've no objection to a puzzle solving quite quickly, because, my goodness, I do quite a few that don't. Right, 4, 8, 9 here. Which pair is on the yellow line? It's got to be 4, 8, hasn't it? 9, 4 would be a difference of 5. So 4, 8 is okay there. Now, 3, 2, 4, 8, 7, and 9 see these cells. So they are a 1, 5, 6 triple. That's going to resolve 9 and 6 over there, 7 here. Now, what's going on the square? 1, 5, 6. Again, I think 6 is just counted out. That can't be there at all. This must be a 1, 5 pair, because there's a difference of 4. This digit is 6. And now 1 is going to touch 4 in a vertical column, and 5 is going to touch 8. And we don't know which way round they go yet. But we're making excellent progress. I'm going to look at this black dot, because 1 and 6 have gone in the column. So what's on this black dot? 6, 3 is no longer possible, and also 1, 2 is not. The other possibilities are 2, 4 and 4, 8. So there must be a 4. This digit can't be a 2 by Sudoku. Now, the trouble with these lines is I don't think I can really analyse this. It's either 3 or 4 away from either 2, 4 or 8. There's just so many possibilities, isn't it? Well, okay, I'm going to think about them. 5, 6, 1, 7, 8, 5, 4. 5, 6, 1, 7, 8, 4, and 5, 8 are ruled out. No, I mean, that's too many possibilities. That's what I thought. Don't know why I wasted the time. How about this white dot? Is that interesting with 8, 7 having gone in the row? We can't put 9 on the dot. And we can't use 4. So it's either a 5, 6 pair, where the 5 would be here because of this and the 6 here, or it's from 1, 2, 3. I don't know. How about this black dot? It also can't have a 6 on, but then all I know is it's using digits from 1, 2, 4, 8. 1 can't go here because of the 2 there, would not be able to go here. So now this digit is 4 or 8. This digit can't be a 1 as a result of that. And now we've got a pair in the row again. Well, that's quite interesting. That means, well, first of all, this is odd because it's on a white dot with 4 or 8. It can't be 3 by Sudoku, but it still leaves 5, 7, and 9 as possibilities. Next, this pair can't use the digits 2, 4, or 8. If that was a 9, well, that's no good. This would be 6 or 5. If that was a 7, this would be 4 or 3. And if it was a 5, it could be 1, 2, 8, or 9. I mean, that's really unhelpful, actually. I might have reached a bit of a getting bogged down point in the puzzle. Or I haven't really understood how to use the yellow lines and how they work properly. And that's very plausible. So maybe I should be looking at this line or this line. Or this column, 916. That digit can't be 916 in the column, 748 in the row. So it's 2, 3, or 5. Now, how is that going to match up with this? 5, 8 is a valid pairing with a difference of 3. 3, 4 and 3, 8 are not. So forget 3. 2, 4 and 2, 8 are not. So there is only one valid pairing here, given the candidates. 2, 4 is a difference of 2, 2, 8 is a difference of 6, and 5, 4 is a difference of 1. So this is 5, 8 must be, then that must be a 4 by Sudoku. No, by black dot rules. That 8, but though by Sudoku is looking at this digit, that's a 4. This is 5. I mean, we're well on track now. This digit is 2 or 8 on the black dot. This digit is 3 or 4 away from 5. I'm going to look in the center and check the available candidates. 1, 2, 8, or 9. This sees a 2 and an 8. So this digit is 1 or 9. Now, I'm going to rule out 1 because the 2 digits that 1 can touch on the line, on a line, are 4 and 5. So if that was a 1, this digit couldn't be filled. So that's a 9. It's already touched the digit 4 away, which is 5. It now touches the digit which is 3 away, which is 6. And this digit is 3 away from 6 and 4 away from 5, or the other way round. 3 doesn't work. It could be 2. Or on the upside, it would have to be 9, I suppose. So that's a 2. And that 5 has finished off this square down here. 1, 5, 5 touches 8, 8 touches 4. That square's finished. This digit is 1 or 3. Oh, that's not resolved. How weird. That's 1 or 9. This is 1, 3, or 9. Now, there's an even digit on this white dot, and it's not 2, 4, or 6. So it's 8 going with a 9 or 7. Well, 9 and 7 are both looking at that cell. So the 7 or 9 goes here and the 8 goes here. And that fixes this black dot digit as a 2. That gives us 9 and 2 in the central box. These in the column, well, that one is not 5. It's 1 or 3. And this digit is 5. 5 can touch 1, 2, 8, or 9. And 1 and 2 are ruled out, so that digit is 8 or 9. 3 or 4 away from those are 6, 5, and 4. Is that right? Yes. 7 doesn't qualify, 3 doesn't qualify. 6, 5, or 4, but this digit sees 6 and 5, so that's a 4. And now this can't be 9 and must be 8. And that fixes 1 and 8 in the central box. Oh, 3 and 9 are done in box 2. And now we're sort of finishing off. I hope to do the rest by Sudoku. That's a 1-7 pair. That fixes 9 and 3 in the box. That's a 1. This is 7. This digit is 3. 2, 4, and 6 to fill in this box. And I've basically achieved this without really thinking about it. 6, 3, 7, that seems to be obeying the rule, which is, I suppose, a relief, but was always going to happen. That's a 6-9 pair. This is 8-5. Again, I'm doing this more by Sudoku than by considering the line, but the line seems to work. 4-1-5 gives us the right differences. And now we're just finishing off 3-9-1. And there we go. Solve counter number 16, 16 minutes. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed wobbling stroke whispering. I did. That was fun. I wonder if you could use those lines more sparingly and make that even harder. I'm glad you didn't, Ben. I really enjoyed it. And I do like enjoying my Sudoku and not just sweating and straining. So thank you for that. That was great fun. Do send a recording if you've got one, but please don't trouble yourself if it's difficult and you're not sure. It's great to hear from you anyway, as it is great to hear from everybody who writes to us, who streams with us and chats, who comments on the videos, especially when they're kind, and who generally participates in cracking the cryptic. An absolute pleasure to bring you these puzzles, and I'd love to see you again tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.